plant. Well, what about your soul? What about your mind? What about your heart? What about your soul? Don't you want the best for yourself so you can grow? Don't you want the best so that when Jesus Christ, that day that you go in front of him, he says, "Well done, my good and faithful servant. You're beautiful. Come over here. Let me give you a hug because you planted yourself with the richest words, with the truest soil and the truth of all truths." That's what Jesus Christ wants. You know, you have been made in my image and my likeness. Come to me. This is what we all want to hear. We want to present ourselves back to God with His image and with His likeness. Now, this last part before this teaching ends, okay? This Matthew chapter 13 explains itself. And if you go with me to let's go to Matthew chapter 13, verse 18. And this is what it says. Matthew 13, 18. "Hear then the parable of the sower. The seed sown on the path is the one who hears the word of the kingdom without understanding it. And the evil one," remember it talks about a bird? That's why it's a parable, okay? He says, "Hear then the parable of the sower. The seed sown on the path is the one who hears the word of the kingdom without understanding it. And the evil one comes and steals away what was sown in his heart." Don't ever let the evil one take out. Tonight, whatever's spoken to you, that's why in the prayer I said, "Lord, I pray that nothing returns to you void." Don't let the evil one steal it from you. Don't let the world, your anxieties, your problems, your pressures, your desires of the world, take this from you. These are all from the evil things of the earth. It says the seed sown on rocky ground is the one who hears the word and receives it at once with joy. But he has no root and lasts for only a time. That's because many people come and they hear the word of God, or they go somewhere and they're reading, and all of a sudden they feel good and they're happy and they're on fire and they want more. They want to just learn more and understand more. And then they stop. They stop learning, they stop coming, they stop reading, they stop praying. And that's why it says here, they hear the word with joy. And he says, but it only lasts for a time. He has no root. Root yourselves. Root yourselves. When some tribulation or persecution comes because of the word, he immediately falls away. The seed sown among the thorns is the one who hears the word. But then worldly anxiety and the lure of riches choke the word, and it bears no fruit. But the seed sown on rich soil is the one who hears the word and understands it, who indeed bears fruit and yields 100 or 60 or 30-fold. The only way that you can understand it is to study, to learn, to attend. Study, learn, attend. That's why 2 Peter 3:16 says, Scripture is hard to understand, that the ignorant and unstable distort for their own destruction. It's because many people, that's why all Christianities are divided everywhere, is because everybody reads the Word of God and they get their own interpretation out of it, and then they start distorting it, and that's why there's branches, that's why there's leaves, that's why there's seeds everywhere. Not because God never, ever, ever wanted that. Jesus Christ Himself says there'll be one flock, one shepherd. I'm going to establish my church. But just because many people believe that they understand it, well, the church explains it to us. The church teaches us. The church, I'm just an echo of the church. So then it goes on to say, he proposed another parable to them. The kingdom of heaven may be likened to a man who sowed good seed in his field. While everyone was asleep, his enemy came and sowed weeds. Now this is what I want you guys to reflect on, because I've been talking to you guys about being the image and likeness of God. So, and rightly so, because that's where we come from. This is how Jesus Christ explains it. While everyone was asleep, his enemy came and sowed weeds all through the wheat and then went off. When the crop grew and bore fruit, the weeds appeared as well. The slaves of the householder came to him and said, Master, did you not sow good seed in your field? Where have the weeds come from? He answered, An enemy has done this. His slaves said to him, Do you want us to go and pull them up? And he replied, No. If you pull up the weeds, you might uproot the wheat along with them. Let them grow together until harvest. Then at harvest time, I will say to the harvesters, first collect the weeds and tie them in bundles for burning, but gather the wheat into my barn. When you reflect on this parable, brothers and sisters, now we are being looked at as wheat and weeds. Weeds are no good. How many of you guys in your backyard or in your front yard go and water the weeds? If you do, you got some issues, no? So we don't water weeds. What do? We cut them, no? We poison them. People, they sell poison to kill the weeds, right? They get poison. Manufacturers make poison to get rid of the weeds. But the wheat, they cherish it, right? You make bread out of wheat. You do everything with wheat. Wheat is very, very precious, right? We're not talking about the true wheat or the true wheat here. We're talking about people. We're talking about humanity. We're talking about Christians, okay? So I'm going to stop there so we can take a five-minute break, and then we'll come back and we'll finish up on the rest of the teaching